What's going on, everybody? This is Hosea, and I have another logical thought. With everything that's going on with the Carmelo Anthony and the Austin Metcalf situation, we can all admit that there's a lot of disinformation out there. I want to just bring a different aspect to all of this. So, the last thing was the father went to the interview that the Carmelo family rep was having, and he was removed from the interview. Now, Mr. Metcalf had already forgiven Mr. Carmelo for the unaliving of his son, which is a great and wonderful thing, because we all going to need mercy and grace one day. So I commend him for doing that. My only issue is, why did you show up to the interview? If you've already forgiven somebody, why? It's almost, to me, it's almost like you're living in that pain, but on one end, God delivered you from that. That's why you was able to forgive him. Just because we have the right to do something doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right thing to do at a time. And before anybody jump in my comment about I'm supporting this, no, I'm standing up for what's right, and it's a logical thought behind it all. Again, Mr. Anthony, just because you had the right to be there, just because you had the right to defend yourself, was it the right thing to do in that situation? Because you could have just walked away. Mr. Austin, just because you had the right to tell Mr. Carmelo to leave, was it the right thing to do at that time? And like I said, there's rhetoric going in on both ends of the situation. And then again, with all the YouTubers and the TikTokers out here, and all of us who was so mad, and everybody who was mad about, they took the money and they bought a house. Since this is the year of accountability, can the TikTokers and the YouTubers, can y'all get back on y'all platform and say, hey, we misspoken. That was not the case in that house. Because once we can admit to our faults, then we can actually start mending the gap or bridging the gap. Again, remember, just because you have the right to do something doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing to do at that time. Another logical thought, hey, share this video. Let's talk about it. Leave a comment. I talk